Sonic Racing CrossWorlds has some of the craziest crossover characters in a racing game. We have Steve from Minecraft, SpongeBob, and even Ichiban from the Yakuza games racing alongside each other in Pack Village. Not to mention the upcoming Avatar, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Mega Man crossovers. While these series are certainly welcome, I think there's one that absolutely needs to get into CrossWorlds. Now you might have heard of the anime Initial D before. It's a racing anime where the iconic meme songs like Gas, Deja Vu, and Running the 90s come from. It's about a teen boy named Takumi Fujiwara, who is a tofu delivery driver and has an unnatural driving skill on the twisty mountain roads of Akina. Now you may be wondering, why the hell does this borderline obsolete anime deserve to be in CrossWorlds? Well, we need to look at Sega's arcade games to understand. Sega has been making arcade games for more than 20 years. Even in this day and age, game centers are thriving in Japan. One of Sega's most popular arcade games is Initial D, the arcade. Sega has been producing arcade games for the series for almost 20 years now, with a new game releasing every 3 to 4 years. Unfortunately, many of these games never make it outside of Japan, with only up until the third game releasing in the West. However, the popularity of the games is undeniable. I've had to wait in line to play sometimes, which proves the popularity of the series. With the most recent entry into the series, Initial D the Arcade, there have been many crossover events that have happened. Some of these include series that CrossWorlds already has, like Yakuza and Vocaloid, so Initial D has already touched those series in the past. Not only that, the game literally just had a crossover with CrossWorlds itself, through Project Onsoku, which brought all the Hatsune Miku songs from CrossWorlds into Initial D the Arcade. The event also came with a bunch of other decals and items. This collab alone shows Sega has the potential to bring the two games together. I think it will be fairly easy to get the two main characters of Initial D, Takumi and Keisuke, into CrossWorlds. Sega has already produced 3D models of these characters in the past that perfectly match the anime art style of Initial D. Sega should just import these models into CrossWorlds with zero issues. The only issue I can see happening is if Sega tries to bring in the iconic car, the AE86. Toyota is known to not giving out licenses very easily. While it would be a shame if the iconic tofu delivery car never made it into CrossWorlds, the characters matter more. At the very least, maybe a Fujiwara tofu shop sticker for custom machines. Another thing that the Initial D games are famous for is this iconic Eurobeat soundtrack. While older songs might be challenging for Sega to get the rights to, they have already solved this issue by producing their own Eurobeat soundtrack for the games. The Arcade Tracks album by A1 should definitely be included in Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, and it is currently used by Initial D the Arcade. I think I've gone over enough how involved Sega is with the Initial D series. It makes sense to bring in such a popular racing game series into CrossWorlds, as I guarantee the sales in Japan will go up for the game. Sega's already had a CrossWorlds event in Initial D the Arcade, and I think it needs to go the other way around too. Please Sega, Initial D is perfect for future DLC. All I can do now is hope they consider the idea.